Hey guys, it's Nadine, long time no see. So, I am going to be doing a series of videos and are going to be planner hacks. Now, the very first video, or the very first two videos you're going to see is how to make folders. If you guys are using spiral bound planners, I wanted to share with you guys how to do some hacks, because sometimes having a spiral bound planner is a little bit limiting. While albeit it's great, it can also be limiting because you can't be adding stuff in there. So I found a few ways and a few tips and tricks what I've been doing to add stuff to my spiral bound planner. And let me just say this, I have been using spiral bound planners for the last 3 years with Emily Lay, most of them being Emily Lay simplified planners, and then most recently I have a Whitney English Day Designer for Target, which I have been loving. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I'm doing with them so that it allows me to be able to customize it a little bit. So for the next few days, I am going to be putting up one video every single day that shows you different planner hacks that you guys can incorporate if you guys are using spiral bound planners. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and I'll be back to talk story with you guys later. Take care, bye. Share with you guys another planner hack. This is my Whitney English Day Designer smaller size planner for Target. And this is what it looks like. And it is an academic planner, which means that it goes from July of 2015 to June of 2016, because it is geared towards people that are in school, for teachers, students, college students, and such. Okay, I will tell you guys honestly that I have a problem with academic planners because my brain tends to like to start my planners in January. And I don't know what it is, and I'm trying to break that cycle. And so I got myself one of these. I actually bought several of these, and I racked a few different people, some of them on YouTube and some of them not. And I hope they are enjoying their planners. So anyway, this is the one that I am using for my YouTube stuff. And I'm going to share with you guys a funny little thing that I kind of made on the fly because I was in need of it. And so there's a saying that goes, necessity is the mother of all invention. So I believe that to be the truth, because a lot of the things that I make tends to be because I needed it. So anyhow, let me show you guys really quickly. This is what my Day Designer for Target looks like, and I will give you guys an overview real fast of what I have. So this is the month on 2 pages, and then this would be a daily page. And this, I think, I cannot remember who made this for me. I might have been my friend Vicky. I don't recall. Anyway, this is one of my favorite clips. So whoever made this for me, if you want to send me more, I would love it, because I don't know what it is. This flower is very adorable, but it's not, it doesn't get in your way. As you can see, it sits nicely on top of the page, and the paper clip is really big, so it allows you to hold several different pages. So this is the entire beginning of September all in this clip, and I just love it. So this is what I have going on. Now, when I went to Vegas recently because my husband was there for a conference, and he was giving a lecture. And I took my filming stuff and my computer and such, because all I did was relax, spot, and worked on editing videos. And I wanted to take this planner. However, I needed a little pocket for it because I have these stickers that I made, and it's just planning stickers of things to come and things that are going to be posted on my channel. And I used that, and I wanted something that I could carry them in, and so I developed or came up with this idea for a little pocket. And it's so simple to make, and I will show you guys how to make several of these pockets for several different sizes of planners. Okay, so there are a few things that you're going to need. Some of them are necessities and some of them are not. Let me just share with you the needs. Okay, so the very first thing is you're going to need a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. Now you can use whatever colors you'd like. I happen to use pink because the planner itself is black, pink, and white, or I wanted to keep within that color scheme. So I mean, here are the different choices I have. I ended up using this one, but I do think that this pink would match as well. The next thing I have here that I use is a paper trimmer, and this is by Fiskars. This is one of my favorite paper trimmers. I will link for this in the description box below. The next thing I have is a scoreboard, and this is my old Martha Stewart scoreboard. I stinking love this thing. I've had it for years and years. It initially came with this scoring tool, however I don't use it because it actually is so thin that it cuts up my paper, and I don't like that. So what I did was I took this ball burnisher, and it's from Martha Stewart again, and I use this to score my paper instead. And then the last thing you're going to need is something to punch the holes, and so I happen to use this Zutter Bind It All. I love this thing. I had debated on getting a cinch, but in all honesty, the pulling of those little pegs and figuring out what is what kind of gets on my nerves. So I was like, yeah, no. This is very, very simple. You can make holes and then go ahead and close up your rings, and this is a ring guide right here that shows you, and this shows you how long I've had it. I mean, I've had this thing for like, God, years, and it's heavy duty. It works like a charm. I have no problems with it. The back right here actually has a little foot that comes out so that it allows for more stability, and there's a open and lock thing if you want to, you know, be protected or whatever. And I will show you the best part, okay, which makes this foolproof. And let me tell you what, when I say fool, I mean me, because if I can do this, anybody can do it. So right here are different openings, okay? So if you have it on the A, if you have it all the way to A, that means it's open. B means continuous punch, C means just for the cover, and D is the inner pages. So that's perfect for someone like me. No muss, no fuss. You don't got to figure it out. I know for a fact that I want it to be an inner page, so I'm going to go ahead and put this little thing which moves back and forth on D. So we're going to do that. Oopsies. D, like that. See that? And that's our guide. That's going to be our guide for our punches, okay? So we're going to put this on the side. We'll come back to it. All right. You're also going to need a pair of scissors. This is my Fiskars scissors, I think. Yep, Fiskars. And then this is a bone folder by Ellen Hudson. The very first thing you're going to do is take your 12 by 12 piece of paper, and you're going to cut it down on one side to 11 inches. So my scoreboard on the side, and I'm going to open up this arm. Let's see, 11 inches. I'm going to take it to 11 and just cut it down. And I know that seems like a waste, but believe me, you'll see why I'm cutting off an inch when we assemble this, okay? So pretty much that's the end of that, and we are done with the trimmer. Then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to score our paper in half on the 11-inch side. Half of 11 is 5 1/2. Here we go. We're going to score it down. And I kind of run it a few times because this is cardstock, and cardstock is very, very hard, okay? Now I'm going to turn it on the 12-inch side, and I'm going to score it on the 8-inch mark. You can do 8 or you can do 7. It depends on how deep you want your pocket. I think my pocket is actually good at having a 4-inch pocket, but if you want a 5-inch pocket, then do it at the 7. So then we're going to put that on the side, so because we're done with the scoreboard. So first we want to fold on the short end, so our 4-inch, and right here I'm just using a bone folder by Ellen Hudson. It's one of my favorite ones. It's heavy duty, and then we're going to fold it back on itself so that the pocket parts are on the outside, okay? So we're going to fold it back like this. And the thing I love about this Ellen Hudson bone folder is that it doesn't cut your paper, which is key. And you guys know that the most irritating thing is when you guys score something and fold it and then it cuts your paper, and it just makes me so angry. Okay, so this is basically your pocket. Ta-da, here it is. See that? Here's a pocket, here's a pocket. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just punch the holes. So we're gonna go here and I'm gonna open up the feet so that it's stable. Then I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Now we already configured, or we already set up our settings to an inner page, okay? I'm going to put this in here so that it's flush up against this part right here. And I'm going to turn it to the side so that I can easily, and this is just for the initial punch, okay? Then we're going to hold it and we're going to punch it. Now as you can see, it looks like that. Now I want to put this on B, which is continuous, which means you want your hose to continuously run along the edge of your page in an even and steady punches, okay? If that makes any sense. So I'm going to move it to B, and all I'm doing is making sure that the edge of this is on B, which it is, and I will show you guys the reason why. Now, see that little protruding thing right there? That's a guide, and I'm gonna show you guys what you use the guide for. So the guide is actually gonna set you up for where your next punches are gonna be. So I'm going to put my guide, I'm going to use my paper, and I'm going to put the guide in, and you're going to hear a funny noise, and that's Mr. Stitch, and he's underneath my desk because he's like my shadow. And all I'm doing is I'm putting the pre-punch hole, the holes I just made, I'm going to put it into the guide. See that? So now when I punch the next series of holes, it's all going to line up and it's not going to overlap and it's not going to punch each other out. So there you go. And then we take it off of that, and you see, look, it's all even, right? And then I'm going to do the same thing again, where I'm putting my paper back on the guide, and I'm going to run it through for the final time. And ta-da! Here it is. This is my thing. Now all you're going to do is you're going to come back and you're going to cut out little notches in the middle of each hole. And the reason for that is so that you can take your little pocket in and out very easily. If you wanted to, I mean, you don't have to do that, but I mean, you know, ideally you want, well, you need these little holes to put them in your planner. So then that looks like that, and let me get my planner again. Let me show you guys. So I have one in the back, and let's just put one in the front just for the heck of it. Okay, so now see that? Now we're just going to, and all you do is just kind of push the little tabs, the little cuts in between the rings. Simple, 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 like that. And now you have a folder with pockets, and there you have it, and it fits nicely in here, and it's all good. So you see that? That's how it works. That's how I have mine set up, and I love it. If you want it to be a little bit shorter, then cut your paper down to, I guess, 10.5 or no, 10, and then score it at 5. But I mean, either way it works fine. But I just want to show you guys a little quick hack on how to go ahead and make this folder with pockets. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please let me know by leaving it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and would like to be notified when new videos are uploaded, simply click the subscribe button, or you can click around on this screen to watch a past video or to find me across the web. Talk to you later. Bye!